speakers and the audience present here. First of all, congratulations to the two wonderful speakers that we had today. It takes great courage and to be here and then speak, even if it's a prepared speech. In fact, I feel that it takes more of a courage to have a prepared speech and then stick to your plans. So I guess another round of applause to them. Now, the intention of this part of the entire session is to provide immediate feedback to the speakers so that they can understand where they are in their entire journey of getting better at speaking. And we should do it publicly so that everyone else in the audience can also gain something out of it. Again, just like any other appraisal discussion, these are for your benefit, but it need not be true. So having said that, first of all, Haripriya, you have a wonderful sense of carrying your voice till, maybe if this room was twice as large, I think even a person who is standing at the back of that room would be able to hear your voice. So you have got a great voice and you are able to say it with conviction. You have got great confidence in your voice. So kudos to that. I could sense that all the visual narrative that you had painted about the festival and what all happens during those festivals, you were able to not just visualize it yourself, but were able to share it with others so that we could also see what goes on in the life of Haripriya when she is attending her Ganesha festival. You also were able to make eye contact and use your hands while speaking, which was great for a first speech. Your speech was well structured. Again, that's a very good thing that I noted. And you also started engaging the audience with a question about, okay, what is your favorite festival and so on. So that brought in some kind of engagement with the audience where they were also intrigued about what are you going to talk about. Now, in terms of areas of improvement, there were few areas I felt where grammatically you could perhaps improve a bit. For instance, you use a lot of Indianisms in saying words twice, such as different, very, or when you're saying things like me and my sister or me and my father, just reverse that saying my father and I. So those are only a few things I felt which you could have improved in your speech, because otherwise the speech itself was brilliant. So thank you, Haripriya. Risha. Again, you started with a question about baked goods, making us all feel or smell it even, right? we all at least reminded ourselves about what that smell was. Again, you were good with your hand movements, your words. Perhaps one word that amazed me was voila. What was it? Voila. Voila. But I guess like me, you are also saying it perhaps a bit embarrassed to use that word. I don't know. I felt that. We got a lot of facts from your speech. Your Mylard's reaction, dopamine, the Latin, so many fact-filled speech. So thank you for that. That's really appreciable. It was like watching Star Talk. And you were never in a hurry to give your speech. You felt very much at ease. I think you're really, I guess, again, we have wonderful two opening batsmen in this,
yes.
in this today's session, who really feel accomplished, not as if they are doing it for the first time. There were times when you carried us with your highs and lows. So when you're talking about your sister, you're actually imagining it, you started smiling a lot here. And when you talked about your complete disaster of baking, those lows, you took us with that too. Now, in terms of areas of improvement, I think, so there is this term called CRPFs, crutch words, repeats, pauses and fillers. Those are the things that we need to avoid in our speeches. I noted a few of those crutch words that you use, especially so, it seems to be your favorite. You used it a lot. So just be mindful of the fact that you're using so a lot, so that when you are talking, giving your next speech or practicing it even, you remember not to use it so often. If you want any specific instances, I guess we could go through the video and you could figure out what those are. And not just so, I guess there were a few like and I mean, and you know, and those are all words that remove the, I guess it's not 100%, it just takes away a bit out of it. So that's the only, I guess, primary thing that you could probably work on. And one major concern that I have with your speech is when you're talking about baking, you have to bring samples. All right, so that's it from me, and over to